When I get asked, Paul, what do you do? My answer is very simple. I solve sales problems, period. All right, guys, I have a very powerful topic for you guys. I call it a reality check. What do I mean by that? I'm gonna share some information with you about how to become more effective in selling and generating more sales. Because at the end of the day, it's about sales, right? I'm sure you hear me say that a lot because it is about sales. But in order to generate sales, you gotta do some selling, if not all of the selling. So I'm gonna show you today, share with you how to be effective in selling and generating more sales. Before we dig into the topic, I wanna thank all of you who have been following me on my YouTube channel, have been subscribing and also sharing your kind comments. I really appreciate that. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, if you want to follow me on my channel, just hit the subscription button below. If you like the video, smash the like button and share the video with others. Now, let's dig into this topic. I'm going to share some things with you that we all have in common, but then I'm going to show you how to turn that into sale. Now, a lot of us get caught up into the likes of our content, right? We like people to comment on our content. We like people sharing our content, right? We want people to subscribe to our channel. We talk about scaling our business. We talk about growing your online presence, right? We'll also talk about engagement. All of these things are important, right? But you're missing a fundamental thing. Are you generating sales? Or are you generating a high percent of sales on the engagement? You see, for me personally, this is not the most important part for me. If I'm not selling and I'm not generating sales, then I'm not giving my value to the customers that need my services and need what I have to offer to benefit their business. And what that means is this: you, as a salesman, as an entrepreneur, a small business owner, you must start the engagement process. You must take the call to action, because a call to action is not just for the consumer or the prospect. It's more about you taking the call to action. So I speak with a lot of people every day. You know, and I talk about how many shares they get, how many likes they get, and comments and subscribers and scaling and all that. But I know this, that they generate a small percent of sales according to the amount of likes and comments they receive. For me, it's the opposite. I don't focus on this. I still do it, but I don't focus on this. I'm gonna flip this whiteboard around. I'm gonna show you how to be more effective in selling and generating more sales. All right, guys. There's a light behind me, just forgive me, guys. Okay, how to become more effective in selling. Grow your sales. If you're not generating sales, I'm gonna give you a reality check. You don't have a business, you don't have a brand. You have what I call a glorified hobby, because it's not easy to generate a business online. There's a lot of work that goes into it. But the question is, you gotta do the right work, the smart work, the work that builds a foundation to grow your sales, because that's the bottom line, right? Now, here's what you need to do. What I do is this: I spend 70% of my time selling. Now, here's the thing is, the common word that a lot of people use is sales, sales, sales. But you have to understand that the sales is an effect of an action. What is that action? Selling. You gotta generate your own qualified leads. You gotta be doing cold call on social media. It works. I just signed on 2 local clients. One, I'm gonna be building their social media presence, teaching them how to sell on their social media. The other company, I'm gonna be training them and building a sales team for them. And I got them all by cold calling. Both of them. Now, The 20%, number two, you gotta focus 20% on your follow calls. Why? Because 70% of the sales take place on the follow call. So if you don't have follow calls, or what we call pipeline, you don't have sales, or you have very minimal sales. So if you want to be effective and you want to generate more sales, then focus on selling. And then the comments and the likes and the sharing and all those things will come. And let me ask you this question. Would you rather have 100 followers on Instagram or on Facebook or on Twitter and get one sale a day from that? Or would you rather have 10,000 Instagram followers, 10,000 followers on Twitter and Facebook and generate one sale a month? Which one would you prefer? It's an easy answer, right? So the third thing is 10% of your time should be spent on content and posting. Now, here's something I'm gonna say. Your actions are tied to your thoughts. I look at people's profiles and what they have on social media, and I know how they spend their time based on the content they write, the graphics design they pay for or they create. I know that a high percent of them, like digital marketers or graphic designers, are not generating a lot of sales because they're more focused on the look versus the substance. And instead of focusing on the selling, they're trying to get the graphics, designs, and the postings to do the selling for them. I think that's a mistake. I think that's weak, and I think that's the path of least resistance. So if you want to be effective in selling and you want to generate more sales, do yourself a favor. Spend 70% of your time. If you got a lot of followers, a lot of comments, a lot of likes, and people are on your platform all the time, you need to start calling them. You need to start taking a call to action and watch your sales grow. Number two is spend 20% on the follow-up, because 70% of the sales come from follow-up calls. And then, as you're building your sales and you're putting more money in your pocket and you could afford to hire other people to help you strategically grow your business, then you can spend 10% on your content and your posting, not the other way around. Because all the marketing, advertising, and branding you want to do, if you are not generating sales and you're not doing the selling, you deserve not to generate any sales. And you deserve to have a glorified hobby. But let's turn your hobby into a real business. I hope this has been helpful. I want to thank you all for being part of the martial arts of selling. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you want to follow me, hit the subscription button below. If you like this video, smash that like button. Also, do me a favor, share your honest and genuine comments. I do appreciate that. Till we speak again, I say goodbye. Take care, guys.